What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on Early Access, Edge of Eternities. I'm a bit exhausted, so my brain's about a little bit befuddled right now, but let's see what we got here. Exalted Sunborn, 5 mana, 4/5 flying lifelink. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead, and it has warp. So basically you're telling me this is a crazy good bomb that we will be first picking here. What else do we have? Close Encounter is an instant speed punch effect that can use your warped creatures if they are in exile. Virus Beetle reprint. Yeah. 5 mana, 4/5 flying lifelink at the base. Warp ability if you're going to make some other tokens. Seems pretty freaking great. What is this? Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a lander token. That's pretty strong as well, I would say. Gonna stick with the white cards for now. What is this? Ilvoy Infiltrator. This is the Thieving Magpie that can become unblockable if you've cast 2 spells. There is a blue-white theme of casting 2 spells in the format. Full Bore is an Infuriate with upside for warp creatures. This is a funny one. Whenever a non-token artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So you can infect people out in this format. There's a Grav Kill, which is just the classic good black removal spell. I mean, I guess it's better than Emergency Eject, but I'm going to keep taking the white cards just because I have a crazy one already. This is the 5 mana baseline draw 3, and then you get to surveil X, where X is the number of artifacts you control first. So the more artifacts you have, the better this is, of course, but even at 5 mana draw 3 instant speed, that's pretty solid. We have a couple of removal spells here. You might remember Bombard. That's a reprint, 3 mana, 4 damage. We have Depressurize. This is a new one. Can kill a creature if it has a power of 0 or less after the -3 debuff. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Removal or card draw? Yeah, let's take the card draw. What the heck? I haven't done like a blue-white thing yet. Maybe we can go for the draw 2 card effect. As we get a Radiant Strike, destroy target artifact or tap creature, you gain 3 life. That's not bad. Warp, I didn't go over it very well, but Warp is one of those mechanics that's introduced here in Edge of Eternities. You can pay the Warp cost to put the creature onto the battlefield like a normal cast. You get any ETBs or whatever, but then at the end of the turn it gets exiled, and then kind of like Adventures, you can cast it still later on. So a lot of value with Warp things. One of my favorite commons that I've seen so far is the Galactic Wayfarer here. 3 mana, 3/3. When it enters, makes a lander token. The lander tokens are just so sweet. Helps fix you, helps ramp you, gives you artifact synergies. I'm really, really pleased with the way those are looking so far. What is this one? Whenever this creature becomes tapped, surveil 1. So remember, there are a bunch of vehicle-like permanents in this format. They're called spacecrafts, I believe. I don't think there's one in this pack to show you. And you can tap a creature at sorcery speed to give it charge counters based on the creature's power. So something like this actually pretty easy to trigger multiple times. Sammy's Curiosity. This is another one I know I'm just going to love so much. 1 mana to gain 2 life and make a lander token just seems so, so good. What is in this pack? I guess this is the best card. I don't know. This one's also really good. This is a green X XX, but when it leaves, it puts its counters on target creature you control. So what you can do, of course, because it has warp, you pay a green and say you pay 3. It's going to enter as a 3/3. Then at the end of your turn, it's going to leave the battlefield, and you get to put 3/1/1 counters on something else. Yeah, pretty nice there. What else do we have? What was the wording of this one? If one more tokens would... Okay, so probably looking for some token synergies as well. So like 5 mana, 5/5, gain 2 life, but it has warp, so you can just gain 2 life later on. And remember, another thing about the warp creatures is that they're super good at crewing, or whatever the word is, spacecraft, stationing spacecraft, because they're often going to have a pretty high power for their relatively low cost on their warp. I think I'm just going to keep taking the white cards here for now, though. I think that's the only thing we know we want to do for sure. One or more tokens. So there are a decent number of token producers I've seen in this format, like 1/1 token producers. But of course, you can also get just a bunch of lander tokens. Void is also a new mechanic. The first time you would create one or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copy. All right, let's go for fun. Let's go for fun. I need some more token producers. Because with the Exalted Sunborn and the Moonlit Meditation, we can make a ton of tokens that are copies of something really, really good. Hopefully. 3 mana, 3/3. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you gain 2 life. Sure. There are a bunch of flash equipment in the format. They all auto-equip and have some ability. This one gives your creature hexproof for the turn, but also a baseline of +1/+2. Opening a Diadrin Synthesis Amalgam. Green, white, X, 0/1 trample that enters with a number of 1/1 counters equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it, not what the X is. So when you pay green and white, that's also adding 1/1 counters. Whenever you attack, you can remove a 1/1 counter from each of up to 2 creatures you control. If you draw a card and create a 2/2, that card's very good. Maybe we go back into green. Green-white 1/1 counters. This one's also very good too, right? When this enters, return a creature or enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. Actually, I'm just going to take that and stick to white. This is a weird, like, mind control. When this enters, tap enchanted permanent. You control enchanted permanent, and the enchanted permanent doesn't untap. Very strange. Again, this is draft. I'm not going to go over or be able to go over all the cards. I apologize for that. Choose a color of a permanent you control. Add 1 mana of that color. What the hell? Is it a reprint of something? I don't recognize that card. This card's sweet. 2 mana 4/3 or 2 mana 2/1 that makes you 2 lander tokens is great. Isn't a white card I want here. I need more token producers. Tokens. I mean, this can make tokens, but I don't think I've seen that many token producers in this. I don't know what I'm doing here. What is this one? Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Each creature control with toughness greater than its power stations permanent. Okay, so this is basically a 4/4 vigilance on its own. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, make a 2/2 color. Okay, there we go. There's a really nice token producer. Is red-white the token theme? Wait, no. There are 2 Sammys. Ship's Engineer and Wildcat Captain. 4/4 double strike vigilance. Spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. Sure, what the heck, why not? When this enters, return up to 1 other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. 3 mana 2/2 flying bounce. I guess I'll just take the eject number 2. Oh, you can blow up your own permanents. Destroy target and its control. Yeah, I can blow up my own things and make lander tokens if I want. Creeping Tar Pit. Seam Rip to kill a small permanent, or do we want the token producer that is the scrap bot? We need more stations. Actually, you know what I should take here? I should take this. It's a 2 mana 2/2 station that ETB surveils 2, and then when you've stationed it with 4 or more, it's a 2/2 flyer. That's good for all of my tapped creatures. tap matter creatures, that is to say. When this enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this leaves, and then 8, you put each of those things. I don't think that card is actually that good. Maybe I'll take it, though. Oh, here we go. This is one of the cards we were looking for, and it's a common at that. It's a 4-mana 3/2 that when it enters makes a 1/1 token. We've seen that type of card before, but this one has Warp for 2. Nice. Again, it's not that I need to be trying to draft tokens when we have the Sunborn, because it's still just a crazy 4/5 flying lifelink on its own, but if I can maximize the synergies we have, that's kind of sweet. Turn up to one other target permanent you control this owner's hand. There's, again, that blue-white archetype of casting 2 spells. 1-mana 1/1 tapper that taps for 4 or taps for 2 if you have something with a 1/1 counter on it. I don't think I have too many 1/1 counter things at the moment. Yeah, actually none. Okay, well, we just picked up a 1/1 counter thing. Oh, Uthros Titanic God Core. Oh, okay, so there is a cycle of a mythic land in each color that are called planets. This is the only one I've seen that's actually not playable in Limited. All the other ones are good that I've seen. I don't think I've seen the green one, but the red, white, and black one are all pretty good. A Wandering Fumarole. Uthros' Scanship. 4-mana, 4/4. Draw 2, then discard. And it turns into a 4/4 flyer. That's pretty nice. Oh, here's a token producer. And it's a rummage of... Oh, I'm just going to take the 2-drop creature. Sorry, I'm trying to go over the cards as best as I can, but again, this is new set and we don't have much time. I'll go over the good cards in this pack, though. A lot of them are black. The Gravkill, 4-mana instant exile creature spacecraft, Tragic Trajectory, 1 black for -2/-2 sorcery, but if Void is online, then it's -10/-10 instead. Basically mono white, splashing some Sammies. Another Night Luminary is great. And these can be used on turn 2. I need to get some more spacecrafts. Some more good red-white spacecrafts or colorless spacecrafts. But we're really not seeing too many. This card's really cool, I think. 3-mana 3/2. When it enters, mill 3, then return a creature or spacecraft from your graveyard to your hand. And it's a flying lifelinker at the full crew. Man. If one or more counters would be put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet, you control twice that many and put on instead. Oh, that's sick. What is this? Tap X untapped artifacts you control, target creature gets XSO. Or 5 mana, make a 2/2. Oh. That's really good in our deck. 5 and tap, make a 2/2. Sweet. Wish I had more vehicles, or whatever, stations. Create a lander token, then you may sack an artifact. When you do, it deals 2 damage to each creature. Or we'll take the warp creature that puts 1/1 counters on stuff. Focus Fire for some cheap interaction. Enters with a 1/1 counter for each other creature and or artifact you control. I guess that's okay with double Night Luminaries. I have no doubt we could have built multiple different decks that were better than this, but seems cool enough. Oh, good. We did get the Saw ship back. That's great. Six-five flying haste with only a cost of 3 to crew is pretty good. Oh, this makes a token as well. Although I would guess that this deck actually wants the turbo drone more, a little bit more aggressive. Okay, maybe like one card short of what I would want. But I don't think this ended up too bad. Just throwing another random one of those. Give this a shot. Sure. Red-white here in the Age of Eternities early access. Okay, let's give this a shot. This is the 7th or 8th video I've recorded today. So I'm a little out of it, but hopefully we can do something here. This hand is not particularly good, but I guess we'll try it out. Oh, a lot better with that draw. Night Luminary. Double black. Sunset Saboteur. 4/1 menace. Ward, discard a card. When this attacks, put a 1/1 counter target region opponent controls. Oh, okay, that's fine. Sure. Considering we're going to Night Luminary next turn, I don't think I really care about that. 2/1, 2 mana. That would have been a nice draw last turn, I guess. When does this trigger? Beginning of my end step? So I guess they're going to pump the 1/1. I just trade there, take the 4. This dies, makes a lander. Oh, okay, so they're just going to go super wide, super fast. I guess this Sammy's probably not going to get the value I want it to. Okay, so we'll just play Sammy and pass. Wait, why did I think Sammy was a 4/4? It's a 2/4. Going crazy here. Servandum. When it enters or attacks other creatures you control, get +1/+0 and gain Death Touch. Yikes. That's pretty good. Sheesh, I'm getting rolled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I take this, I'm going to go to 4. I mean, I guess it's probably just better to block. No. Trade, take 5. That's probably better. That's good. Can we hold? Am I going to die to that 2-drop because I didn't kill it earlier or block it earlier? Probably. This enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Whenever a non-token creature control dies with a 1/1 counter, create a 1/1. Okay. Oh, geez. They have the triple black exile a creature card. Nice. Well, I guess I need to kill that now, huh? Otherwise, they're going to get an extra value out of it. I think we discard the big creature, because we have the Starforge to make a lot of creatures, so I'm going to keep the Focus Fire. Guess it's just safer to play this. It's uncommon. Decent. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay. Uh-oh, they're looking at their graveyard. What do they have here? Something to sack their lander token? Okay. Trade, they get a 1/1. So they must have something that they want to bring back their creatures then, huh? Oh, do they have a Wrath? Oh, I'm just gonna chill. That is sus. We have no need to do anything since we have the land making 2/2s. That's fine. Yeah, this is too sus. I think they have a wrath effect or something. We're doing A-OK, just pooping out 2/2s for now. That is what they had. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X life. If X is 6 or more, return a creature and put into a graveyard this way to the battlefield. I knew it. Okay, so they're going to trigger their void. Oh, no, they didn't have anything. All right, successful game 1. Take that. Head on to the next. I guess it has early interaction. I would not call it a good hand. Hey, it's a good hand now because we drew our Starfighter pilot. 2/2 Death Touch. Don't want to trade while we have the Breacher. They also might not play a creature that we, or another target that we can target with Seam Rip, you know? Three mana 4/2 surveils 1 when it enters or dies. Oh, they also have a Starforge. That non-land permanent. I don't like this board. I'm going to bolt my Surveiller. We have 3 mana 3/3. Roar Boroid. At the beginning of combat, put X/1/1 counters on each creature you control where X... What? That card is disgusting. The hell? 4 mana 1/3 mythic. At the beginning of combat, put X counter... Man, if that lives for more than one turn, you just, like, lose. Holy crap, we are getting ranched over here. Just green chonkers? I guess we're dead. Play this as a 3/3 and double block. Okay. And they can make a 2/2. So I can play this, return my other creature, and it's a 4/4, but... pretty bleak. I get to make a 2/2 end of turn. It says what, Ward 2? Okay. That's good. Dying, but not dead. Well, now they can make that an 8/8, so... Back to chump duty. My own secluded Starforge. But this is a losing case for us, because I have to keep chumping. Well, nothing I can do about that. Alright, now it's trade and chump. I mean, they don't have the mana to activate their land this turn, so if I draw removal for the Gravestrider... Oh, probably still dead. JK. Well, when the red-white deck draws more lands than the green-red deck, probably not great. No, that land's really good. 5 mana make a 2/2. Don't sleep on that one. Lands that make creatures are generally very, very good. So far, I have... This is my 3rd draft of the early access. I went 2 and 3 in the first 2, so... Let's just do better than that, huh? Let's do better than 2 wins. Turn 1 Rust Harvester. 1/1 Menace, where you can pay 2 and exile an artifact from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Wow, that's very good. I mean... Sure. What I can do here is trigger my tapped creatures by giving this one haste, attacking with it. Wow, brutal. Reverse red-white. That's a good draw. Yeah, I'll leave the tapper. Sure. We seem to be doing fine here. I can start making 2/2s, but I'm just going to go with the enhancer, and now we can race. Oh, they've got the ship. All right, I'm going to go to 6 now. That's not good. Owie. I guess I still get aggro though, right? Yeah. They can use the Harvester's ability for 2... They had another one. Holy crap. Good thing we had a flyer. If they crew that, they're just dead, right? Block. Oh, no, they take 5. Wait, no, I tap and I win, right? Wait, what is going on? Oh, that was scary. Okay. They played a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and they almost soloed me with it. Alright, 2 wins. I have matched my previous best. Let's see if we can rattle off a couple more, huh? Ooh, these early access events. Grind. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty slow hand. But I have a couple of pieces of interaction early on. Give it an old shot. Not playing against a red-white. Island, island, warp the whale. Alright, they get to surveil 2. Love this common. 5 mana, 3/5 flying, surveil 2, but it's got warp 2, so lots of value to be had. They binned a green card. Oh, are they just missing land, missing colors, it looks like? It's gonna be a non-game. Pretty lame. Forest? Alright, we might have a game yet. Oh, the anti-causal vestige, so it's a 7/5. When it leaves, draw a card, then you can put a permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand on the battlefield. Kind of sweet. Oh, we drew this card. I guess we just play out a 4/5 flying lifelink. One or more tokens would be created and control twice that many. Robot Soldier. 5/5, gain 2 life. You got it. I think I'm supposed to just warp here. And hold up emergency eject in case they have like a punch effect or something. Okay. When this enters, return up to 2 target non-spacecraft creatures. Wow. That's brutal. It turns into a 4/7 flying in a few. Okay. Well, I probably should do this. Seven mana. Let's see. Guess I'm gonna play out a 4/4 double strike here. The 4/5 flyer isn't that good. It's just pretty good. But we can turn this into a 5-power double striker. It's got vigilance too, so it's very good offensively and defensively. Dang it. Okay. I can't quite kill them. They hit me down to 12, and they boost that up to 8? I mean... Alright, 3 lethal flyers. This seam rip is not very good. Maybe I should have just fired that off on the lander token when I had the chance. I don't know. Most decks are going to have some number of 2-drops, right? In any case, I have broken the 2-win mark. We're at 3, baby. We can breathe easy. We're no longer full pleb status. See, this hand just sucks. I'm going to keep it, but it sucks. Alright, that's a good target for our seam rip. Aha, touche. That's a good target for focus fire. Ooh, the 4-mana 2/2 flying Gravedigger that gets bigger when Void is triggered. Alright, well, we're not winning this game. Kept a sketchy hand and not getting anywhere with it. Oh boy. Alright, Sammy, you're up. 4/4 Vigilance Double Strike. No grab kills, please. If they just normal kill it, at least the Skiff can return it. Alright, 6 damage, and then they get a lander token. We are kind of screwed here, though. This turns into a 5/6 flyer. I can't beat anything, so. If they just have like the 1-mana sack something, kill something, they got me. Alright, triggering Void. I mean, I'm minimum taking 7 this turn, going to 5, so. The trajectory. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not good enough there, I think. A little bit too many lands in addition to having kept the bad hand. Oh gosh. We're only at 45 minutes. We need to win at least one more game. Get this video up there. All right, we're on the play. Oh, this is a good hand. This is a really good hand. We definitely needed quite a few more cheap spacecrafts. I should have taken, like, I don't know how many there were, but I should have taken more of the 2-mana 2/2 Surveil 2 spacecraft. A cheap spacecraft creature to enable all of this tapped matters would have been really cool if we could have built a good synergy deck. Night Luminary. Alright, give me something to do next turn. This one's really annoying, right? Whenever land you control enters target creature's base power and toughness 3/3. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to kill it. I don't love giving them a lander token, but that is something that you need to kill. Genemorph, Genomorph, Imago. This card again. I'm gonna attack here. There's a chance they block one of the 1/1s and not a 3/2, not the 3/2. And then I play Sammy and get a 2/2. Perfect. So I basically upgraded my 1/1 into a 2/2 with the bait. Pretty funny. Ow. Tapestry Warden, yeah. What does this do again? When enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Oh, that's fine. So I attack with all, I block Sammy, I bring Sammy back. This is 10 to crew. It's probably just better to wait, huh? Luminary can chump and then I can bring it back with the skiff. Man, everybody has this land. How many matches have we played where my opponent has also had the Starforge? It's crazy. I'll just chump it. Oh, that's also a decent draw. Oh, no, it's not. Nice. Alright, now we have the combos going. I can return the spacecraft, right? No, maybe I can't. I don't think I actually turn it into a creature yet. I think I leave it one off. This has reach? No, just ward. This one has vigilance. Okay, nothing with reach right now. Yeah, you can only station at sorcery speed, unfortunately. Oh, this card's sweet. 1/3 flying hexproof. 10 to sack it and deal 3 damage to any target, and then you draw 3, gain 3. Very, very cool. Okay, we have 2 tapped creatures. We are going very wide. Oh man, this is where we needed our mythic flyer. Hexproof is so dumb. Four mana, 12/12 or something incoming. For us, anyway. Oh, I didn't even see what this was. Whenever this becomes tap, draw, then discard. That's fine. Return up to 2 target non-land permanents from your graveyard to your hand, then return up to 2 target lands. Ooh, okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite kill them. We could keep trading up. What is this, Ward 2? Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason not to just keep setting up. Oh, that's actually value, putting a 1-drop in the graveyard. For scout for survivor purposes. All right, the Imago. Okay. Yeah, Meccan starts hitting big. I'm at 8. They have 2, 4, 5, 6 potential blockers with the land activation. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is just lethal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, they can use the Meccan's ability. Not quite lethal. But I'm pretty sure we still go for it. Yep, that's fine. I think this is a good play. Pass priority. So that has infinite targets, so I can't kill my own creature and deny them. So now the question is, which are we killing with Focus Fire? These are trading. They're taking 8, 9. I'm going to be able to bring back my 1-drop and the other thing. I mean, I'm guessing that this is the issue, right? I haven't played a land yet, right? So I can bounce a land and then do the scout. Okay, seems good. Second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you draw that many cards. No trample. Okay, nice. Whew. Wide over tall. Although I guess I had some tall creatures at the end there. Hey, 4 wins even. I don't think my deck is particularly good. It does have some okay cards, though. Oh, we have the Sweeper. We're going to keep that. It's our best card, basically. It enables everything we need. Keep a 3/3. 2 mana 3/2. Sack another creature or artifact, surveil 1. If you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you gain 2 life. Ah, the dog is really good. When this enters, look at the top 2, put 1 in your hand, the other near graveyard. It also has warp for the same cost. So, Sibsig Appraiser that you can get twice the value from. Ooh, Creeping Tar Pit. Nice. Alright, let's turn this into a creature. Attack for 2, and then we're going to gain 2 of the life back. And where's our... whatever his name is. Where's the Sammy there? Void and kill my 3/3. That's fine. Nice. Surveil 1, draw 2. And black has some really good removal. I'm assuming this is just instantly dying, but do what you gotta do. Okay. I assume they already had a way to trigger, so. Breacher. Yeah, we'll just get our coordinator back as a 4/4. And we can go ahead and tap it to gain 2 life. The hell is this? Consult the star charts. Kicker of blue and 1. Look at the top X where X is the number of lands you control. Put 1 of those into your hand. If this spell was kicked, put 2 into your hand. Wow. Card's very good. Consult the star charts. There's no way we can win this game, right? Their deck looks great. Okay, well, I guess a lot of that was all filler, so that wasn't that bad. I'll just keep gaining life and chilling. Ah, that is the one that draws cards. We will want to be killing that. Ooh, and the drain life one. I guess we do this first. If they double spell, they will get to draw a free card. Dang it. Yeah, dang it. Okay. Well, losing our flyer now, we are pretty dead. Did they actually have a way to kill my angel if I didn't block? They might not have. Let's kill this thing first. Kind of as a necessity. Flyer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill. Sorry, I'll try to hover as best I can. 7 mana, 6/6 flying ward 2. When this enters, creatures your opponents control get -3/-0 until your next turn. That's pretty good. Yikes. Brutal. I need to draw a land to be able to Radiant Strike the big flyer. But then if they double spell, they just get to keep drawing extra cards off me. Not great. Ah. Needed a land there. Looking bleak. Can't be redrawn that. If they wanted to get aggressive, they could attack with everything. Okay. Go to 4, trade flyers, not quite dead. 2/3 lifelink. Oh wow, that's so close to lethal this turn. That's sick. This is a tight game. We're very close to being able to push through. But they have to keep chumping this 5/5 Vigilance Double Striker, so that's good. Kind of on Abyss mode on them. Oh no. Okay. That's not a good sign. I have no idea what they can have here, so... Gonna play as if they don't have anything, I guess. Okay, what do you got? Is there some Wrath? Because they would have to pay 5, or I guess they could pay 6. Oh, destroy all creatures. Fair enough. Huh. Excuse me. I actually think I'm supposed to play out the Saw ship here and pass. Instead of killing that thing. Oh no! Punished. Jeez. Oh, that was a cool game. Maybe I could have gotten a little bit more aggressive, but we were so close to dying that I had to be on the back foot that entire time. Alright, I don't mind that. This deck wasn't very good, so I think going 4-3 and getting some cool games in is all we can really ask for. Yeah, this Starforge is great. Love it. Ah, we needed some more of these cheap stations for all this tap synergy we had, but it was fun. Did some things. All right, friends, that is it for me. This is the last, I think, of the early access recorded videos. From here on out, they will be regular release events, and you should be able to play. Thanks for watching. See you back next time. Bye-bye.